Corey, first, it's got to be one of those things that feels like if it's not one thing, it's another. And we talked all the time this year about rush defense. And, I mean, you held, one of the nation's leading rushing teams to 127 yards. The nation's leading rusher at almost 100 yards below his average. They were able to get it done through the air. So is it kind of a mixed bag where you felt good about that, but then, oh my gosh, and then the pass thing came up? I mean, what was kind of the feel like afterwards, kind of the good and the bad, so to speak?
Yeah, you look back and, you always got to pull positives from the game, but when it comes to, I know personally, it seems like, if I would have had the best game of my life, it still wouldn't have mattered because we still lost, So all the good things, we got to take them and we got to, acknowledge them and work off them, but the loss kind of negates all of that, so it's kind of that feeling trumps all the good stuff. But I mean, as far as positives go, we did do a good job stopping the run. We had guys where we needed to be, we fitted up well. We just didn't get it all clicking together. But I think we'll do a good job this week of getting in the film room and being perfectionists if we can practice and try to get it all on the same page.
I imagine it's got to be a confidence boost to stop the run like you did, and now you're facing another really good rushing team, but it's a different type of rush team. It's that triple option. You kind of saw a little bit against Cal Poly with it, so you got to feel good about what you did against the run, but then again, it probably has to be kind of short-tempered because it's such a different scheme that you're going to face this week. Is that right?
Yeah, the triple option is never anything that you're comfortable playing against. I think it's going to help us that we have pretty much everybody on the defense has seen the triple option before. They haven't seen it in the Air Force. They saw a little bit in Cal Poly. But for the majority, we got guys that played Air Force multiple times, so that helps. We've seen it before. We know what they're doing. They're a pretty traditional team. They stick to the same offense for the most part. They'll throw in a couple wrinkles here and there, but I think, option football comes down to assignments. So if we execute what we need to do and we trust each other to be in it and do our own job, then we'll be all right.
From the Cal Poly game against, I don't know if their offense is identical to Air Force's, but certainly similar concepts. What lessons would you take, at least from the Cal Poly game, that you for sure want to take into this game, whether good or bad? What were some of those lessons in your mind?
It's they are similar, but they're not the same, like you say. But the thing, looking back at the Cal Poly game, the big plays that hurt us were just missed assignments. We had guys not where they needed to be. Whether it was alignment or execution of that assignment. So that's all we're going to focus on, is making sure we play gap sound and everybody sticks to their job.
I know you haven't played multiple times against Air Force, but when you think of playing Air Force, everyone thinks of cut blocks and cracks and stuff like that. Is that what you think of, or what comes to mind when you play Air Force? I know, again, you've just got the 1 year, but what comes to your mind?
Yeah, that's exactly what I think. I actually played at junior college. I played Air Force Prep for 2 years.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of like their freshman team. They run the same exact offense. So I've seen it a couple of years, and then last year seeing it. Obviously at a faster speed. It's different. It's kind of a pain, to be honest.
So I assume you don't like playing against that.
I really don't. It's everybody says linebacker, they run the ball a lot, you're gonna get lots of tackles, but which is can be true, but those tackles aren't easy to make. They got good skill positions. They run hard, and their linemen are good at what they do. They're very disciplined. They can get to your knees if you let them.
I don't know how much film you've seen yet of Air Force, but they got a running. You faced Jefferson from Nevada. He was the nation's leading rusher. You slowed him down, and now Air Force's guy Getz is the leading rusher this week. I don't know. Have you seen much film on him? And I was going to ask, how good is he? I mean, I know in the option, back should get a decent amount of yards. That's what they do. But is he more than just a product of a triple option attack? Or what can you tell me about him from what you've seen on film? Or can you really give me a fair assessment of him right now?
I think he's very good. I think he's a very good football player. Like I said, the entire team is disciplined, but they execute the triple option very well. And he's a very good athlete, and he's good at what he does also.